Here we are for sale, our August 2022 on a 22 plate Ford Transit Custom Sport. This is the 320 model. It's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2 litre EcoBlue diesel 170 PS engine, and that is accompanied with the automatic gearbox, 6-speed automatic gearbox in these. Short wheelbase, double cab van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get as standard on a Sport, because there's a lot of spec which you get completely from factory. This one has actually got a really nice selection of factory optional extras as well, which we'll talk you through as well. We'll have a really good look at the condition, talk to you a bit about this previous ownership, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one was spec'd with a rear tailgate. Really nice to see the rear tailgate on it, and there are 2 cameras to speak of on these new Transit Custom Sport vans. So as standard, the Sport does come with the reversing camera, which you see here. So when you engage reverse, you'll see that come up on the screen. We'll show you that a bit later on. But also there's this new rear view mirror camera. Now this comes on all of the Transit Customs. But say on the Sport here, I actually quite like it on the Sport because it's sort of disguised quite nicely within the stripe. But again, we'll show you how that works a little bit later on. But 2 cameras on the rear of the vehicle. You also get rear parking sensors completely as standard as well. And then the Sport comes with some additional body styling. So these rear bumper corners are slightly different. We've got the arch extensions, and we'll show you a bit more as we go around as well. Lovely condition here at the rear of the vehicle. This one is finished in race red, which is a really nice bright solid red, and I think especially with the satin black stripes with the silver detailing, the alloy wheels, the body styling, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. As I say, and in terms of condition, there's not really a huge amount I can fault it on. Of course, the mileage is very low. The vehicle, as I say, was only registered in August of 2022. If we open up the tailgate then, we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle. Now this is the load space that you get on the short wheelbase double cab. So of course you have got the factory fitted bulkhead there, which is bolted in around the outside, and that gives you that separation from the cab and the load space. You can see that this one is ply lined on the sides. Of course, that is there to protect the vehicle from any outward dent. So if you've got cargo in the back of here as you're driving and it's moving around, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your van. The double cab then comes with this really nice hard wearing flooring, which is fantastic. You can sweep this out, wash it out if you need to, if you get that dirty. And you can see that this one has also got LED load lights as well. You won't see much benefit at this sort of time of day, but certainly in lower light conditions makes a big difference in the rear of the vehicle. You can see the inside here is all ply lined as well, but absolutely fantastic condition here. You can see all the exposed painted areas looking very nice indeed. As we go then down the passenger side of the vehicle, we can start to have a look at the reflections and things like that down the passenger side, and just how clean and tidy this is. Absolutely as straight and as clean as you like. It's, I can't say new condition, but is as close to new really as you're going to find. The Sport also comes, obviously we've got the decals on the back and the front, but they also come with some decals down the side here as well, which, as I say, they are finished in a sort of a satin or matte black finish. Very nice indeed. And the Sport comes as standard with these 17-inch diamond cut and gloss black alloy wheels, and we'll have a really good look around all of them, but they all appear to be in fantastic order. Michelin tyres, and again the tyres are in absolutely lovely condition here. If we open up the passenger side loading door, we can start to have a look at the rear seats just here. Now the Sport also comes with a half leather interior on the seats. You've got ISOFIX compatibility on the 2 outer seats here in the rear as well. And again, in terms of condition, the theme very much continues. Absolutely impeccable condition here. You can see the step, the floor. We've got the nice carpet overmat, carpet on the floor in there. Absolutely spot on. Opening up the passenger door then, passenger door card. No issues there. Looking at again, the step, full carpet of course on the floor in the front, the overmats, all absolutely spot on in there. And this one is spec'd as a 5-seater. This is as they come as standard, the Sport double cabs. They come with the 2 captain seats here in the front. Again, this lovely half leather in the front. You've got plenty of adjustability here, even as the passenger as well. You've got thigh adjustment here, which is the adjustment of the front of the seat, and that is adjustment of the whole of the seat there. Dashboard, as you can see here, no issues there at all. This is the placement of the fuel filler cap. You need to open the passenger door to gain access to that. Now, as I mentioned in this video, this vehicle was registered in August 2022, so you have got a Ford manufacturer's warranty until August 2025. So full peace of mind there that you can take this into any Ford dealership with any faults that may occur in years to come, up until August 2025, and you're completely covered there. Also down the side of the vehicle then, the Sport comes with these nice side skirts, and as I say, you've got the wheel arch extensions just there, and that just neatly ties into this updated front bumper then for the Sport. So of course, the clue is in the name, but much more of a sporty styling here to the front of the vehicle. Of course, you've got the fog lights. These are, of course, cornering lights as well, so as you turn the corner, these lights will come on and off to aid you when you're going around corners. And you've got the front parking sensors there. Little subtle changes as well, like the grille on the front of a Sport is slightly different, so there's some more gloss black detailing here on the front grille. And as always, you've got these lovely headlights here with the very nice LED daytime running light there around the outside. The stripe, of course, continues on to the bonnet and also then into that front bumper. I think it looks absolutely spot on. In terms of condition, I'm just seeing if there's anything I can see here. Tiny little stone chip just there. So you may find 1 or 2 very, very tiny stone chips to the front end of the vehicle. I can see possibly, yeah, tiny little stone chip just down there above my finger. But all in all, looking absolutely stunning. Paintwork is looking really, really nice on this van, it must be said. Looking also then down the driver's side, and again, I'm just trying to see if there's any little pin dents or anything like that, which I can see. This is the sort of stuff that you can't really see in photographs, of course, but looking absolutely gorgeous. Now, if we open up on the double cab, you do get twin side loading doors as standard, which is really, really nice. Gives you access then into those rear seats from both sides. Let's say condition there, very much the same. Right, let's have a look at some more of the spec here. So lots and lots of spec, which comes as standard on the Sport. And say these are where you've got a few optional extras here as well. Absolutely perfect condition inside here. The step, this is the correct placement for the toolkit behind this little door just there. All the carpet in the front, the overmat, no issues there at all. Same with the driver's door card. Of course, feel free to pause the video or go back to any particular points if you want to have another look. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how those are operated there, just by pulling on that dial there back towards you, and that folds them in and out. You've got the auto-activated lights, you've got auto-activated wipers as well. Of course, we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, normal flip key. Now we've got the leather multifunctioning steering wheel. Now this one has actually got adaptive cruise control, which is a really nice feature. That's an optional extra on these, which we love to see. This one's got lane departure warning. Up on top of the dashboard, USB point and a 12-volt socket just there. Another factory extra then is this one has got the electric driver's seat, so really nice to have that. It gives you much more of a sort of car-like luxurious feel. Lovely to have that there. A nice optional extra, as I say, as well. Auto gearbox, as I mentioned at the start of the video, so 6-speed automatic gearbox, really, really nice in these, and it just accompanies the adaptive cruise control so nicely as well. Speed goes down to 20 miles an hour on the adaptive cruise control, and as I say, when you've got the auto box to accompany that, you haven't even got to think about changing gear or anything. It does it, of course, all for you. Looking then into the centre, heated seats, heated windscreen, heated wing mirrors, air conditioning, all of that comes completely as standard. We've also got another USB point here, which I've got my phone plugged into, and a 12-volt socket there as well. Now, if we look into the centre, of course, we've got the sync screen. The reason I've got my phone plugged in, you have got Apple CarPlay, you've got Android Auto on here as well. You can use things like your Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, listen to your music, everything on here as you would want to. If we go back to the main page here then, we have of course got DAB radio on here. If I unplug my phone, and this one's got another optional extra then of having satellite navigation. So this is the actual inbuilt forward satellite navigation. So if you don't want to plug your phone in, you've got that on there. Very, very nice to see. Now if I put the vehicle into reverse, this is where your rear camera is displayed. But as I say, you've also got this rear view mirror camera, which is lovely to see as well. You can just see how clear that picture is there. You can see Darren there moving one of the part exchanges, but a very, very clear picture. You can turn it off with this little sort of what would usually be the anti-glare little toggle underneath, and you have got some setting changes there as well, so you can change the sort of the brightness and the position slightly. You can change that underneath using these buttons, but a really nice clear camera. Mileage then 7,259.9 miles. You can also see, if we look just down here below the handbrake, this one's also got the 230 volt 3-pin socket here in the cab as well. So this one, as a Sport, as I mentioned at the start of the video, comes with an incredible spec, completely as standard. So things like, as I say, of course, the body styling, the half leather seats, air conditioning, heated seats, rear camera, all of that comes completely as standard. But then this one has also then been treated to a really nice selection of factory extras, so such as the satellite navigation and, you know, electric seats, etc. as well. So really, really well spec'd van, absolutely stunning condition as hopefully has been displayed in the video. You've got the balance of the manufacturer's warranty. Of course, it is ULEZ compliant as well, being a 22 plate. And this vehicle is physically here with us, ready to drive away today at Bridgend Van Centre. Now, if you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this particular van, and of course all of the other stock that we've currently got in. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. Please feel free to pause the video there if you want to make a note of those. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, so by all means get in contact with anything that you may have which you'd like to get a price from us on. We can by all means help you with that. We can also offer finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for limited companies or private individuals, if you'd like to spread the cost of this purchase. And we can also deliver our vehicles nationwide as well. Thank you very much for watching.